host, Sebastian Lucido. Welcome to 5 Minute Fresh Start. I'm in Philippians 1, verse 20. It says, according to my earnest expectation and hope that in nothing I shall be ashamed, but with all boldness as always, so now also Christ will be magnified in my body, whether by life or by death. For to me to live is Christ, but to die is gain. But if I live on in the flesh, this will mean fruit for my labors. Yet what shall I choose? I cannot tell. For I am hard pressed between two, having a desire to be with Christ, which is far better, nevertheless to remain in the flesh, which is more needful for you, and being confident of this very thing, that I shall remain and continue with you for your progress and joy in faith, that your rejoicing for me may be more abundant in Jesus Christ by my coming to you again. Amen. It's very interesting. I taught on physical death here. I'd like to teach on it once or twice a year. But here Paul says something that should be somewhat shocking. I have a decision to make. In other words, God has given him a decision. Do you want to stay on earth, which will help the people you're ministering to so that you can gain more fruit, or you want to come home to me, which Paul said, death is much better. And so when Paul looked at death, he didn't see an end. He's seen a promotion. He didn't see an end. He's seen a continuation in a better place. He didn't see an end. He's seen being with Jesus. Faith sort of dissipates away because now we're in the presence of Jesus. Yet he made a decision to stay for the furtherance of the people that he was ministering to. And he was torn at this decision. Remember, Paul's seen heaven. In 2 Corinthians, he was caught up into the third heaven, into the presence of God. So he had this revelation that we all should have, where death is not an end, it's a promotion. Death is not an end, it's a new beginning. Death is not an end, it's a start to our eternity, right? And so when we look at death, a lot of times there's a lot of fear and a lot of unknowns. If we read the Bible and we truly understand what Jesus did, he came to save us, to rescue us from eternal damnation. He came to rescue us from a life in hell, an eternity in hell. And our eternity actually begins when we're born again, when the lights go on, when we get saved. And now salvation is a lifelong journey as we teach it. But understand something. The fruit of salvation is death, and death is the resurrection. And resurrection is the three parts of us that are saved and live eternally in a place where there is no sickness, no more disease, no more pressure. It's just living in the presence of God and being blessed for all of our life. So that's our message for today. Thank you for watching. Please share, follow, like, make a comment if you'd like, and then help us with our ministry. Become a partner for $10 a month. That's the minimum or more. You can help our ministry monthly. God bless you and have a great day. Thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching today. To stay informed and stand with the ministry, visit watchersoftruth.com. You'll find free resources, complete teaching series, and ways to partner with us in spreading the gospel. Donate today at watchersoftruth.com.